YouTube. You gonna watch me while taking a bath, Johnny? Cool. I love a bath. Enjoy. Put a lot of bubbles in. Extra bubbles. There we go. Extra bubbles just for me. Yes. Thank you. I'm about it. What the fuck am I doing? Okay. Just let me get my Cash App up. Okay. Message pinned. Cash App up. Johnny Rocket in the tub. Extra bubbles. We're getting it together. Cash App up. Hi, Eric. Okay, getting it together. Hi, Lulu. Good to see you in chat. How are you? Oh, you like my hair. Thank you. It's red. This is my natural color, so thank you for noticing. I don't dye it. Okay, there we go. That's Mr. Black. Mr. Black thinks he's the star of the show. They're looking at you, Mr. Black. They think you're cute. Did you want to multi-stream today, Mr. Black, on Twitch and Kick and YouTube? Well, you are. You're the star of the show. You're a cute little kitty. Hi, ATMD. Hi, Edwin. Paper seatbelt. Ooh, should that be the next one, paper seatbelt? That should be the next one. Mr. Black, do you want to be the next emoji? I get it. Yep, we'll do that next. They only allow me to make an emoji like every 2 weeks, paper seatbelt, or I would have a million of them, I think you know. So I'll check today and see if they allow me to make one. Look, Father's on. That dude streams a lot, man. That dude streams like 5 times a day. I stream a lot, but he streams more. You calling me Jenny from the block? Yes, I am Jenny from the block. What are you guys doing? Let me shut this off. Good to see you this morning. Good to see you this Saturday morning. I was going to go on an IRL walk around Cleveland, but no thank you. It's very cold. So we're going to be sitting here in my nice, warm house. You guys down with that? Because it's what's happening. Hi, Pico Side. Hi, Abraham. What needs for building with me? Nothing needs for building. I'm good for building. Yeah, so that's Kittler. Kittler, Mr. Black. It looks warm out, but it is not. Once I got out there, it was chilly. And I was going to go for a walk, paper seatbelt. I had my yoga pants ready. I had my tennis shoes ready, my baseball hat ready. And I was like, no, fuck it. Abraham is retracting messages. What are you saying, buddy? Hi, Henry Lorenzo. Georgie says, are you drunk again, yapping away? Well, doll, I am yapping away. That's what I do on my live stream, but I'm never drunk. You've never seen me drunk because I don't drink. There's never alcohol on my channel. Edwin says, are you always so-so all the time? That's a funny question because I'm never so-so. I'm feeling a little so-so right now, but I'm never so-so. I'm pretty eccentric, so I'm either really wild or really lame. I'm never so-so, but today I'm feeling a little so-so. Hi, Magic Man. Welcome to chat. How are you this morning, doll? And we're just waking up. We haven't smoked any weed. We haven't done anything yet. So, you guys, hello. My name is Jennifer. My channel is The Real Housewife of Cleveland. Hello. Hello. Good morning. Happy Saturday. Make sure you are subscribed. If you're not, sub up. Sub the fuck up. Make sure your notification bell is on. And make sure you like the stream. Make sure you give me a likey poo up there. So, double tap my screen to like the stream. Double tap the screen to like my stream. We got to get those likes up, you guys. Make sure you're wearing something comfy. I'm all about comfort today. I'm just in sweatpants and a Cleveland Indians t-shirt. Yeah, us locals around here in Cleveland, we still call our team the Indians. We don't call them the Guardians. And make sure you have something to drink. I'm drinking my usual. I think you all know what I drink. Let's put it in chat. This is my ginger ale. Cheers. We are multi-streaming. Multi-pass. We are multi-streaming on Kick, Twitch, and YouTube right now. If you want to find me on Twitch and Kick, I am known as Real Housewife over there, so go check me out. Last but not least, make sure you guys have something to smoke. Make sure it doesn't have a long, foot-long hair on it. Happy Saturday morning. Ooh, Danny Phantom Live. What is this, Danny? What have you done to me? Oh, you bought more membership. Excuse me as I cough it off. Look, you guys. Danny Phantom Live just bought a 1-month membership. Thank you, Danny Pooh, and thank you, Trunks, my loves. Thank you for supporting my channel the way you guys do. I appreciate you. Hi, Claire. How are you, Clary Pooh? So Danny just bought a membership for 1 month. Danny was the first member on my channel, you guys. Now I have 13 members. You too can become a member on my channel for $2.99. You get all kinds of fun emojis and all of my secrets. Because that's what I do. I'm a little bit of the gossip girl on YouTube. And if you become a member, then you get to know all the names I'm not saying publicly, what I have to say about them, and all the background info. I also have been doing private live streams. Oh, Danny, of course. I love you and Trunks, and I love Tone, too. Tone was pretty messed up last night. I don't know that he should be mixing his methadone with all that alcohol. It was a little hard to watch at the end. So I worry about Tone. I want to make sure that he's okay and that he's healthy. Hi, Kara. Welcome to chat. You love Baxter's new haircut. Well, yes. He looks adorable. He looks fucking adorable. Look at him. Let's do a close-up. Oh, my goodness. This shaved face is everything. Danny, I noticed you shaved your face, too. You and Baxter are looking similar. Very, very handsome young men with clean-shaved faces. I like seeing that. Look at his little mug. Look at his little tooth, just like Muggsy. But you can never really see it because he has so much facial hair. But he does have that same little tooth. Yeah, mixing methadone and alcohol. I don't know if that's the way. He says he won't do it again. Yes, he will. Yes, he will. That's Tone. I don't even know him. Have you met him? I think you will. But I love him. I will watch every single one of Tone's streams because I adore him. I adore you more, and I will be watching all yours, and I'm glad you hit the live button by yourself this morning. I was very impressed. And I was just about to hit my live button. Everything was all set up, my prism and everything. I was ready to go. And then, jing, there goes Danny Phantom Live. So I said, no, I'm not going live. I'm going to be chatting for a while. Yeah, it made us. Onyx Weasel says he looks just like you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Baxter does look just like me. My face is clean like his. I didn't watch till the end of the stream, but I did see, as I was just, I quit chatting a little while, and I was just watching, and I was still there for probably an hour after I quit chatting, Danny. And I did notice Deepsy come in. I did notice Deepsy. He just can't help himself, can he? And, I mean, I knew it was Deepsy, It talked like Deepsy, it walked like Deepsy, it even smelled like Deepsy from the chat all the way here in Cleveland. So yeah, what did he call him? Danny Feminine. What a something. So I mean, if that dude on a Friday night is so lame that he can't press live himself, he doesn't have friends, he doesn't even have an e-girl to fuck anymore, I don't think. So he's just got to come in your chat and harass you. Fun times. What a douchebag. Deepsy, you're gay. Deepsy is the only feminine one around that I've noticed. Did you get my chat about the Easter celebration yet? Edwin, I don't even know what you're talking about. What? And Kara, you're subscribing? Kara, we got you, girl. What's up? Good to see you. We got Kittler playing with a little thing over there. Kittler, what are you into? Okay, so you're like, what the fuck is that noise? The dog bowl. It's super annoying. It has all these sounds, and it scares me. We're gonna give it to the cat over there, so we'll shut the fuck up. So cute, Kara says. Thank you, Kara, and Danny's cracking up. That was Kittler getting the cords. Come on up, Baxter. You want to jump up again? Okay, so why don't we get the gravity bong? You want to? Let's get the gravity bong. Let's just pull this right here. I'm not even getting the little bong. We're going straight for the big time this morning. Do you guys want to watch me do a gravity bong? Should I bring it over here more? Probably, huh? Oh, I'm a live streamer. I could probably make this better for you. Ooh, I almost spilled it. That would have been something. Okay, so if you've got something to smoke, why don't you sesh with me right now? We're going to do this. And we're also monetizing the stream, so I don't know how this is going to work out. Well, we'll figure it out. Happy Saturday morning. Make sure you have something to smoke. Make sure you light a candle for the vibe. This is a really good big one. This smells like vanilla. It's pretty amazing. I'm about a big candle. I'm about a vibe. See? Saturday vibes. That's what I'm telling you. Okay, hi Brandon Wilson, how are you? Claire says, let's fucking go. I'm smoking, cheers. Cheers, Claire. Claire is my friend all the way over in Scotland, you guys. How many pets do I have? So, Kara, I have 4 cats. I have a very large house, a very big Victorian 3-bedroom, 115-year-old home. So, some of my cats don't get along, so I have to separate them. So, 2 live upstairs because they're insane. Then we put a door up there, and 2 live downstairs because they're not insane, and I don't want them to get hurt. So, we have 4 crazy cats, and we have 2 senior special needs dogs. Killer, let's see. Killer is 16 years old. Killer, the 16-year-old Chihuahua. Killer, Killer, Killer. Hi, beautiful. Look over this way. No, you want to look over this way? That's Killer, the 16-year-old Chihuahua. She's very beautiful and very sweet. She's a little mean, though, hence the name Killer. And I don't know where Baxter's gone. Oh, he's standing by the back door. Does that mean something, B? Do you want to go outside? Let's take him outside. Because he says he has to do something. You want to go outside, bud? Come on. This is Baxter. 15-year-old Yorkie. So let's take him out. Go ahead, babe. You want to come out, sweet girl? You want to come out, Killer? She wants to come out, too. Okay, we'll get you guys outside. We'll be outside for a minute. Good job. Let me go get my vape, and maybe we'll stand outside with them for a minute. Where'd my vape go? Oh, here it is. The cat's got it. The cat's got it. Daddy Phantom Live is sending me a super chat for $2. Smoke them if you got them. You're making us laugh. Good. Someone's got to make you laugh. Look, this is making me people laugh too.
I like that.
So, I understand everything except for the I like that. Isn't that a little sexual and weird to be in a dog toy? I like that. Is that Homer Simpson?
Hello. Me life puppy dog. Hello.
No. It's one of my favorite audios. Pretty amazing dog toy, right? It's doing a lot for us. Let me get the vape. Get the vape, yo. Okay, let's go outside just for a minute. I'm not staying out there, but... Yo. What you doing? What you doing? Peeing? Are you ready to come in already? That was pretty quick. I do have the gate up because it rained the last few days, so it's pretty wet out here. I was collecting some rain water in my witch jar yesterday, but it got weird. Look at this. Things from the trees fell in it, so now I can't collect this rainwater. Gross. So now I have to wait till the next time it rains for my witch stuff to collect some rainwater. It is so muddy in my backyard. I cannot wait to set this up to stream again this summer. That was my streaming spot last summer. So the next nice day, we'll put up the umbrella and we'll put the cushions out and get it all cute. Then hopefully some grass will start growing back here. You ready? You want to go back in? Come on, little ones. Come on, little Pooh Bears. There you go. 1, 2, 3. Jump on up. Oh my God, that's a little big dogs. What are you doing? What are you doing? They can't get through, Killer, if you're doing this. Killer. Come on, woman. That kitty telling you guys what to do. Making you pay a toll. Okay, let's leave this open. Make sure it's locked. Okay, priorities. Let's get back to the weed, people. I've literally smoked 1 hit of weed all morning. I might be withdrawing. Might be withdrawing. Wait, what did you say? Who says what to who? Weed, weed, weed. Scottish girls. Fuck the world. Danny, she says. She's laughing. You have a 6-pack. Okay. Nice. Let's see. What's my favorite room in my house? My bedroom. My bedroom is so just a sanctuary of heaven and beauty and coziness and relaxation. Unfortunately, you'll never get to see it because I don't film that part of my house. But Scottish girls for the win. For the win. I was like, Scottish girls fuck the world. I was like, that is an amusing statement, Danny Phantom Live. Scottish girls fuck the world. I read that so wrong. Excuse me, Claire, you do not fuck the world. You're for the win. That was a big fuck up on my part. Fuck the world for the win. Who's my favorite cat? Well, probably Kittler, because I've had her the longest. Kittler is my 16-year-old cat. I've had her longer than any of my other animals, and I delivered her from her mother's belly. Yes. So she's pretty special to me. I don't know where the hell she is. I don't know where the hell the cat is. But that's my favorite cat. I shouldn't have a favorite cat. Let's get this grinder going. Probably gonna have to demonetize this stream already. Danny, I've been taking your advice and hitting that monetization every fucking time. But then I do stupid shit like this. Danny Phantom Live. Okay, so let's just take that off camera and pretend I didn't do it. Maybe AI won't notice. It's just a nice little clown doodle-doo. It's a shamulala. Scuba-doo! Hey, Danny, did you see Daisy's face on the fentanyl show? Oh, man. We won't get talking about that again today, but that was amusing. That was yesterday's stream. Some YouTuber has made a Venice Beach show about fentanyl addicts, and on their thumbnail they've used some AI women laying in the street on fentanyl and Daisy's face. And then the first thing on the video is Daisy attacking someone with her skateboard, so it's amusing. It's amusing to me. On that note, hit this with me. Let's do this. Cheers. Let me fix this fucking tripod. I'm battling it. Gravity bong today. Gravity bong today on a Saturday. Why don't you make yourself one today? Danny, you should make one for you and Tone and then stream it. Does Tone even smoke weed? I don't even think I've even seen Tone smoke weed. He'll do everything else, but he probably doesn't smoke weed, does he? Hi, RV Flies. Welcome to chat, doll baby. Okay, that is just my specialty. Wave for RV Flies. Hi, sweetie. Good morning. Basketball Jones, Daisy, LARPer is trash, though. Yes, kind of. Scuba-doo. Kara says, are you friends with anyone in this chat? Yes, I am. 2 people in particular. Claire down there is a friend of mine from Scotland, a personal friend, and Danny Fandom Live down there dressed in green. He is also a personal friend of mine. He's a creator, so please go check out his channel at Danny Fandom Live. He also makes little edits and documentaries of me, so you might want to go check that channel the fuck out. Okay? And go check out Claire's page too. She does some clips and amazing things out there in Scotland. So yeah, 2 people in chat are actually my personal friends. But I love you all. Can I be friends with all of you, please? Oh, and RV Flies. Duh! RV Flies. Look into my eyes, RV Flies. Yes, RV Flies, I also consider a personal friend. So I got 3 friends in chat. I consider myself pretty lucky right now. Do I know Mike, German in Venice? He's a great guy. Yes, I do know Mike, and I've talked to him on the phone about 3 times. Not because I have his number, because I used to be friends with Daisy, and she used to flex when I was on the phone with her, and she'd be like, let's call Mike. And I'd be like, who's Mike? And she'd be like, German in Venice. And I would say, okay, but why are we calling him? And she's like, just to bother him. So I was a little embarrassed. You know how Daisy is like that. But yeah, she would 3-way call him without me even saying, okay, let's do that. What's the, no. She would just go and call him. And all 3 times, I could tell Mike was extremely annoyed. And he did think that I was there with Daisy on the beach. He's like, well, what are you 2 ladies doing? Why don't you go on the beach, with this little German accent? And Daisy's like, no, I'm on my phone with this friend from Cleveland, and we just want to say hi to you. And every time he'd be like, well, I'm busy. I'm watching a football game with my buddies. I gotta go, Daisy. And she'd be like, okay, bye. That would be about it. So I never really got a phone conversation out of him, but I have met him on the phone, yeah. And what a good channel. What a great content creator. The first time I ever saw German in Venice, he was on his e-bike going down Skid Row. I mean, come on. This is content that, you know, is way past the W. This is next tier, next echelon content. So I love that. If I had an e-bike and I was in LA, I also would ride through Skid Row and film it. I remember as he was riding through it, unprotected, on an e-bike. I don't think he had a gun or a knife, because Mike doesn't seem like that kind of dude. People were throwing bottles at him. The homies from the tents were whipping bottles at his head as he drove by, because they didn't want him filming. So yeah, I love Mike. Really, really good guy. Great channel. Everybody go subscribe to German in Venice here on YouTube. And he mostly covers Venice Beach, Boardwalk, where he lives most of the time. But the other half of the time, he lives with his mom in Germany. And I know she recently had a heart attack, so he's been staying there a lot. So you get both worlds. You'll get a lot of good Venice Beach stuff, and you will get some really cool German stuff. How old am I? I'm 56 years old. I was born in 1969, so that makes me Generation X. I talk about it all the time. It's one of the premises to my channel. I'm a little bit older than most streamers, and I don't stream for the same reasons. I'm documenting my life, okay? I'm creating a diary / visual journal so that one day when I'm old and decrepit, I can come back and look at this. Also because I don't have any other family, you guys, except for my husband. So when I am gone, no one's going to be talking about the great things I've done, okay? So I need to do it myself here to put it down. So that's what you've run into. I do stream for a little different reasons for most people, and you'll get a little different taste of tea here. And it's not everybody's cup of tea. Some people can't stand me and think, what the fuck are you doing, you crazy lunatic woman? But that's what I'm doing here. So you either love it or you don't. Hi, Huckleberry. Welcome to chat, sweetie. I have news for you. Huckleberry, I have such good news for you. Guess what? You are now a member on Danny Fandom's channel. Did you know that? I don't think you did. You left chat last night, but I was trying to get you to stay in chat because I knew I was buying 10 memberships anonymously for Danny's channel, right? And I knew that if you were in chat, one was going to go to you. So as you were like, bye you guys, I'm leaving, I was hurrying to like get that payment made. So you did become a member. You did leave chat, but your comments were still up there. So you are now a member of Danny's channel, so you can go see Danny's stuff privately. So make sure you do, doll. Hi, Still Me. You like the vibe? Thank you very much. I am a vibe. You either love it or hate it, pretty much. Yes, I'm a Cleveland girl. Cleveland. Look into my eyes. Look into my eyes. And I do have my Cleveland Indians shirt on today because we do pride ourselves on the Cleveland Indians, not the Cleveland Guardians. The Cleveland Indians is what we still call our team. And they're doing very good. I'm a Cleveland girl. I'm a Cleveland girl. You're welcome, Huckleberry. I was glad to get you in there. To TBH. TBH Brutal. You're the only one I wanted to get a membership for. Yes, I was buying 10 memberships, but I didn't know who those other people were. I just wanted to make sure that you got one in there. So, Danny, I hope that I got some good people for you. I don't know who those other people were in your chat, but I hope you do. Edwin says, everybody is still from the block right here in this world, especially me as usual. Danny says, yes, you did. Thank you. Well, my fear was, and I wanted to get it done in the beginning of the stream because you saw what happened later in your stream, and I knew they'd be coming, Deebsy and Janny be coming on their fake girl bitch accounts, right? So I wanted to make sure they weren't in chat when I gave out a membership, right? Because I didn't want them to grab one. So I was being pretty precise in my thoughts here, and I had it pretty well thought out. I think I did good. I don't think I let any of the ops in. But if I did, Danny, I did, doing my best. Doing my best, yo. Okay, let's sesh a little bit. I'm going to turn this music up. Let's sesh. I have the old-fashioned music on. We'll feed the fish in a minute. I need to get up and feed these dang fish. The dang fish. Okay. Oh, I passed out. I don't know what happened. Let me get back to it. Why would I pass out like that, you guys? And how about one of these? I could pull one of these. Oh my God! Danny! Danny! Your hair just got fluffier. Scuba-doo. Danny, I noticed you were looking cuter than usual. I like, sometimes you have like a goatee or something. You don't have that, now you shaved it. Cute. I always have Skippy clean shaven. You look very handsome. In your little hoodie and your little baseball hat. You guys, Danny is super cute. I don't know if you know that, but he is. He's handsome. So if you're not watching Danny Phantom Live, I don't know why. He's entertaining. He will teach you things like he taught us today about the Parthenon and the gods, and I'm Greek. And then he will be cute on your camera, and then he will have Trunks on there who's even cuter. You don't want ugly streamers. You want people like Danger Ranger or Deebsy being on your visual screen in front of you. I mean, if you have Deebsy on there, Jesus Christ, you might as well turn on the Rocky Horror Picture Show, for God's sake. Watch Frankenfurter on there. So cute, Danny. Looking cute. And I can say that because Danny's my buddy, and I'm married. Skip would agree with me saying these things. Father God recently told me that he thought Skip was handsome. Father God told me that he thought Skippy looked like a Baldwin in this lifetime. Father God has known Skippy in other lifetimes, make no mistake. But he said they turned Skippy into a Baldwin in this lifetime. That means he's handsome. Funny, right? I only hang out with handsome guys, you guys. I don't know if you know this. That was a good one. That cough sounded like Black Sabbath Sweet Leaf, didn't it? Sounded like the beginning of Sweet Leaf. See? Just like it. Okay. Stop it. Bring it down, girl. Bring it down. Boy, that was a couple good hits. You guys need to make a gravity bomb. Breathe, woman, breathe. What Skip is a Baldwin. I think he's talking about King Baldwin, the Crusader King. He was awesome. Oh, do you think so? Because I don't think so because I asked him about it. And he did mention Baldwins again. Matthew, what's up? Huckleberry says, I like that rule. Me too. Danny says, I love Father God. Yes, we all love Father God. And right now, me, Danny, and Huckleberry are all working on our personal relationship with Father God in our own ways. Beans Louise says, I did when I was 15, not 56. Let me address this. Let me address this. You think you're getting one over on me, don't you, Bean? I feel sorry for you. What are you doing at 56? Walking around with your walker? What, you can't do a gravity bong at 56? I'm going to tell you something. At 16, you didn't know what the fuck you were doing, and you didn't know how to hit a gravity bong. At 56 years old, you make a gravity bong, you are going to be present, enjoying it, getting the best hit of your adult life. So if it's so lame that I'm making a gravity bong, I think you're kind of lame, and I think you're missing the spirit of life and your childlike wonder. So if you're too good to have a gravity bong, I'm sorry for you. I think you're a little bit lame. Hey Matthew, what's up? You can't make fun of my gravity bong. I'm living the life. I'm in a happy relationship. I am secure. I am successful. Living in a huge home. California sober. The gravity bong is one of the best things I've ever brought into my adult life. And I tell you guys to do that all the time. You think I do it just for shock value? Just to be like, oh, this is crazy. No, I really smoke a gravity bong in my real life, and I have lovely, lovely pieces. I have snod grasses that are collectibles. I have beautiful glass bongs. I have my little boo-boo bong. But you don't get a better hit than you get from the gravity bong. So I'm not being childish. I'm being smart. Try it. You can dog a lot of things. You can troll a lot of things about me. But my gravity bong, no. I'm winning. I'm winning, yo. Winning on the gravity bong. We're gonna put it in chat right now. Winning on the gravity bong. Yes, here we go. W! Gravity bong. Gravity bong. Make one. I'm not kidding. It's the best thing you'll ever do. W in the chat for the gravity bong. You think I'm childish? Well, yeah, you'd be fucking right. And at 56, there's nothing more important to be than childish. Jesus Christ. How old is Danny? He is 912 years old. He's an old soul. Danny can answer that question if he wants. I don't answer for Danny. Basketball Jones, I've smoked the equivalent of the Amazon, but I still know and acknowledge THC is not healthy. Gotta be real 24/7. Well, that's not true. You're coming in here talking smack. Might not be healthy for your lungs, but it is healthy for other things. It might not medicinally help your lungs, but it will medicinally help your mind. So you're not speaking facts, sir. Paper Seatbelt says, I don't know where I'd put it. That's why I haven't made one. Well, you put it away. I keep it under the kitchen sink. TBH. Brutal. So I only bring it out and fill it with water when I am actively using it. The rest of the time, I dump it out as soon as I'm done doing the bong hits, and it goes under the kitchen sink with the cleaners, with the plastic bags, all that. It's not fancy, you know, it's just a gravity bong. So I just pop it in and pop it out. Ha! Wow, Ing is commenting on Paper Seatbelt's nose and saying that it's beautiful. Well, Paper Seatbelt is a beautiful, beautiful young girl, and she is a YouTube vlogger. And very successful, I might add. So if you guys are not following Paper Seatbelt, please go check her out. She will be posting and letting you in on little snidbits of her life. Snidbitty poos. Okay? So love her and love her nose. She is beautiful. You hate your nose. You're a beautiful girl. I can't think one thing about you that's weird. I used to rip on your eyebrows just because I couldn't find anything to rip on. Your eyebrows are fine as well, Paper Seatbelt. I don't know, Danny, what did you do to her in the documentary? Because I remember in the documentary, like, you just were savage with all of us. But I think that Paper Seatbelt got off a little bit easy in that one, right? What did we do? What did you do to her? I think you just made her like a little witchy poo, maybe, in your documentary. And if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, Danny Phantom Live has made a documentary. It was a long time ago, but it was about me, and it had Paper Seatbelt in it. So if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, go over to Danny's channel and watch that documentary. It's called The Real Housewife of Cleveland versus Dope Girl. And guess who won? Guess who won that one? It was me. It was me. Yes, it was. And Paper Seatbelt was winning as well, because we're both here to say that we survived that nightmare. It was witchy poo. Well, I think you got off easy, Paper Seatbelt, because he didn't make you into J.D. Drankwalter. So, yes. Oh, Aang, you were kidding that time? Well, we're going to make all content of it. In the same person that trolled Paper once for her looks. Okay, I'm going to give you a timeout if you keep it up. You're probably a fat, ugly piece of shit sitting in your parents' basement. So keep coming for my paper. Keep it up. Keep it up. Give you a 2-day timeout. Send you to the depths of hell. The which one? Yeah, I think Paper Seatbelt got off good. I think she looked lovely in that documentary. I wonder how you're going to make Basil look in the upcoming documentary. And you guys, Danny does have upcoming documentaries on me coming up. So everybody go subscribe to his channel, and they will be coming up in the next 5 minutes, I'm sure. So please go subscribe to that. But yeah, he's going to do something on me and Basil, and I wonder what you're going to make Basil look like. I can only imagine. Because if Mary's in it, we know what Mary looks like. She cams up. But what about Basil? Here's what I'll tell you about Basil. Basil is a side character, and I say that because Steve has covered her, okay? She was kicked out of Steve's chat room because she was protecting me. So I have talked to Basil maybe 3 times on the Instagram, and she is a woman. People don't believe she's a woman. Some people think she's a man. She not only is a woman, but she has the voice of a sex worker. Her voice is so fucking beautiful, and I've told her this. She's a lovely girl. Some of you think that her and I fight sometimes. She's just extremely protective of me, and she wants to see me do the right things. And I think she gets worried when I don't. So I love that about her, and I have only good things to say about Basil. Okay, so Danny says he has three edits coming out. So edits are little tiny documentaries, okay, that you'll do on another creator, maybe make a little fun at them, poke, make it funny. So I'm sure you guys have seen, I've been through a lot of weird, funny shit. So Danny's gonna capture those moments, even if there were moments that might have happened last October, with Daisy, with Basil. We're gonna remember those moments. So I've given Danny total creative content to use me as his muse. He can make fun of me as much as he wants, and I think that's fucking hysterical. I thank you, Danny. Thank you. So everybody keep an eye out for that, and go subscribe to @DannyPhantomLive. Yeah, we love Basil. Basil is a vibe, and I love her. And if I'm gonna have someone that I don't even really know on the internet, she's gonna be that protective of me, I see that from a mile away, and I love her. Thanks, Basil. And where are you, Basil? Where's my scuba do? These people, they dip out for 2 weeks at a time, chatters, because they have lives, they have jobs, they have families, you know what I'm saying? So when people dip out for a couple weeks, I know that that's kind of what they do. Hi, Leslie. Welcome to chat. Is Danny Phantom a Danny Phantom reference? Danny, that one is yours. I don't know that answer. Danny's going to have to answer that one for you. Leslie says, love your shirt. Thank you, Leslie. Yeah. So this is like a vintage Cleveland Indians shirt. And as you know, Cleveland has changed our team's name to the Guardians. Why? Because Cleveland is fucking woke and gay. Okay? I don't mind telling you. Not cool. Like, we named Cleveland Indians because Indians lived here. Indians were here. Indians roamed these lands before we did. The white people. The white devil. So, we were honoring the Indians by calling it the Cleveland Indians. We weren't being racist. We weren't being mean. No, we were honoring the Indians by calling them the Cleveland Indians. And then the woke people came along. And they said, you can't do that. That's mean and nasty. And we were like, what, yo, what, who said what? And then, so now we're the Guardians. But I will tell you that everyone in Cleveland, if they're going to a game or if they're just going out, you'll see them in Indians gear. And we will still call it the Cleveland Indians. Ooh, I don't know what's going on here, but why did my stream go off that to this one? No! No thank you! No thank you! No thank you! Ugh! Why? Hi, Claire. Did you just see what happened to me? It was tragic. Yeah, I'm liberal, but not that liberal. Exactly, Paper. Exactly. And we'd have, like, white people protesting outside our stadium, and they'd be wearing Indian headdresses and face paint to show, like, how we were making fun of the Indians. But we weren't doing that. They were the protesters, and it was just like it was almost like they were in blackface but Indian-wise. Do you know what I'm saying? It was so unappealing. Like, I don't think this is unappealing. They said because we gave the Indian red skin or whatever. I don't think any of us did that in a racist way. It's more in a cartoon way because they did that back in the day. Like, Jesus Christ. Exactly, Paper. She says no one should give a shit about some of the things that are fucking annoying. Yeah, it's fucking annoying, especially when it comes to my city. You know, my city. And then why is it even the Cleveland Indians? Can I ask you that? I bought Skippy a Cleveland Spiders t-shirt, and it's the coolest thing. It's an original Spiders t-shirt. If you don't know, before the Clevelands were the Indians, they were the Spiders. And I think it was founded in like 1847, mid-1800s. So I got this t-shirt for Skippy, and it's blue, and it has a baseball right here. The baseball is the spider's body, and then it has big spider legs, and it's the original insignia for the Cleveland Spiders baseball team back in the day that was changed to the Indians. So why did they even change it from the Spiders to the Indians? Because that spider was pretty cool, and that's a pretty badass name for a baseball team is the Cleveland Spiders. So I think they should have left it that, personally. Okay, F-55X says, I'm rolling up a fat joint right now. And Claire says, oh, I'm stoned. Paper Seatbelt said, I was so sad when Trump won. Oh, Paper, I'm sorry for you, man. I'm sorry for you, but I do have news for you. It'll be over soon. It will be over soon. The good news for you is he cannot run again, and he will not run again. My hope for the next president, and I do have my own personal hopes, is DeSantis. I want to see DeSantis win president. I don't even know if he's going to run. That's just my personal thing because I watch the country and I watch the leaders and I like the way Florida is being run. And I like the way that man is so patriotic for the world. Now, I would never want to see someone like Newsom become president who is running California in the ground and allowing homeless poop piles all over the sidewalks. So, Florida is one of the last safe places, I feel. I don't really care if it's Republican or Democrat, okay? I'm conservative Republican, so I prefer that, but I care about who's going to run the country better, and so I don't really care if it's Democrat or Republican. That's secondary to me. I just want to make sure they have the same values as me, and they don't sit around like Biden did, picking his nose and being tall and being short again. I don't know. I just don't want that. Our country really became weak in those times. So I'm not saying we need another Trump, but we need probably someone better than Trump, right? That's what I say. Someone younger. Let's go with someone younger. The reason I liked Trump was because he wasn't political. I've never believed in politics, ever. The reason I liked Trump was because he wasn't a politician, he was a businessman. And that was the first time I ever voted in my life was when Trump ran, and I was voting for a businessman. I was voting for someone to break the political policies and just do something different. And that I think he did. So I'm very interested to see what happens after Trumpy Poo. I think we have something that's really going to show us something in the world next. So I'm looking forward to it. I just hope they don't nuke us and kill us and blow the world up with the Antichrist. I hope that someone comes in and they're just really helpful to us. All right, I repacked this, so I'm going to hit this once or twice. But yeah, I could care less if they're Republican or Democrat. Just please, do the right things. Care about your country. Don't be woke and worried about changing, baseball team names, worry about things like migrants, worry about things about funding, worry about things about benefits for America, worry about things about war, our food that's not food. Someone needs to be addressing that. Richard says Trump has not turned on us. Agreed. Trump has not turned on us. I agree with you. No, Keon. Keon says Trump turned on us. I don't think so, no. But he's going hard and doing things that a lot of people don't like war. But I think people forget this war was a long time coming, for at least 25 years. And in war, there are casualties, including women, including children. That happens in war. You know, Trump's not trying to kill women and children, but if he wants to save America from getting nuked from fucking towel heads over there, you know, there's going to be some sacrifices. The guy literally said no more wars. Okay, well, should he have just sat around while Iran did something to us? Because that's what was going to happen. So I don't agree with you. Even if he said the sky is blue and one day aliens come and the sky is all black, he's going to have to do something about that. So, you know, we're adults living in an adult world. Sometimes you need to make changes. And if our country's going to get bombed, I should certainly hope our president would make changes. And I sincerely believe he didn't want any more wars. But we've been at it with Iran since 9/11. And I know that because I sat there and watched 9/11 on my TV as a grown adult. And they haven't stopped since then. And they've been trying to get us since then. So something was going on that you in the chat might not know. Okay, so Jesus, he's protecting you. And that's the truth. The best Republican Party, believe it or not, was Ronald Reagan. Yeah, I think he loved this country, and I think that he was doing some good stuff for it. Yeah, I liked Reagan. I wasn't into politics back then at all. I never was into politics again until Trump ran. I've only voted, 3 times in my life, and all those times were for Trump. It's the only times I've ever voted in my life. And I'm not guaranteed that I would vote in the next political presidency, because I don't know if I would agree with it or think that my vote would even matter. You know, it's the world's being run by 7 people behind the scenes. Do you really think us standing in line all day and our vote actually matters? I'm kind of at the point where I don't. So, like, why even vote? You know, they're really just going to pick who they want behind the scenes. And I don't need to be one of those cow or sheep going in the lines, bothering myself, voting all day, right? I could be sitting here doing mass bong hits instead, and the same outcome's going to happen. That's what I believed before Trump. But I was going so hard for a difference that I thought, well, if my vote matters at all, let me try. But at the end of the day, do I think my vote matters? No. I think there are 7 people running this shit, and I don't think our votes are counted whatsoever, people. They're going to do what they're going to do. That's what I think. And I think that's everywhere in the whole world. I think it is a little bit of a new world order already, and we don't realize it. Unfortunately. But what are we going to do? Oh, flash. Liam wants me to flash. Okay. D. Michaels is in Toledo. Well, hello, neighbor. Nice to meet you. Welcome to my chat. My name's Jennifer. You can call me Jennifer or Cleveland. So what's going on in Toledo? How is it? It's a little bit cold here today. It's sunny with blue skies, and I was going to go do a little IRL walk with you guys, but fuck to the no. It's cold, and it's cold. Chain for 20. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Pedophiles? What? You support the draft, dodging the PDF file? What are you talking about? Does anybody know what this comment means? Support the draft, dodging PDF file. What? What are you talking about? And Leslie says it was way before 9/11. Word, Leslie. Word. Leslie is correct. I was incorrect. It was way before 9/11. Iran has been 2 months away from a nuke for the past 10 years. Yeah. Absolutely, Skeletora. Trump hasn't turned. He has always been for himself. That hasn't changed. Well, I think he's for himself and for America. Sure. Is he for me, Jennifer Letter? Hell no. He could care less about that. But he's got a mission, and I'm for it. Ha! Ing says I'm with Iran at this point. You're so stupid. That's so stupid. That actually made me laugh. Let me go cash this out. That was a good one. I liked it. You're with Iran. Let's all be with Iran at this point. Yeah, totally. Oh, I was going to dance for you just now, and then it buffered. Look, the music stopped. Okay. No dancing for you, apparently. No, sir. Okay. I'm going to pack this one more time so this sesh is full on and complete. Yes, I'm stoned, but we're going to get super stoned because it's Saturday. So come with me. Go one step further. I know you usually don't do this, but do this. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Claire, go pack another one. I know you got shit to do, but pack one anyways. We're going to do one more, and then I'm going to abandon stream early. I'm not going to stay on too late. There is some stuff I want to get done this afternoon. Skippy's still sleeping because he worked late last night. I do have to go wake him up, and he's off today. So I have my love to hang out with. So I don't want to waste too much time on the internet. But we do want to let him sleep for another hour or so. Ooh, Cook Stan says, I support local grandma. I know what you mean, but I'm no one's grandma, fool. I'm no one's mom, and I'm no one's grandma, and I was very careful to be that way. But thank you. I love you. Thanks for the support. Haha. Ravi Sugi says, forget all this. I would love to take you to breakfast and dinner. Is it possible? That is a hard no with a hard O. Because Skippy says no. Skippy is my soulmate and husband of over 18 years. He's been my best friend for over 25 years. He's what I talk mostly about on this channel. I'm super happily married. Dude still gives me butterflies. So no, you cannot take me out for breakfast. But thank you for asking. Appreciate it. On that note, let me have you all go subscribe to my husband's YouTube channel. I think he's at 1,350 subs. So he's really doing something, and his channel is really something. He makes content the opposite of mine. He never shows his face. He never speaks. He never cams up. He doesn't document his life. He documents the world of Cleveland. And his content speaks for itself. It might just be an ambulance driving down the street, but you know what it is? It's an ambulance driving down the street. And that's how it's supposed to be. So go check out his channel. It's called Cleveland. Get it? He's Cleveland. I'm the Real Housewife of Cleveland. Isn't that so cute? And so to get there, type in the search bar, all in one word, at Cleveland, Ohio 216 Media. At Cleveland, Ohio 216 Media. I'm going to write it in the chat. Go snoop on Skippy and give him some subs. At Cleveland, Ohio. There it is. So this is Skippy's page, and I'm going to put it in chat for you. Go subscribe to him. That's my husband. He's a YouTuber. He's a live streamer. He's a content creator. He posts every day. Sometimes he posts 6 times a day. I'm not shitting you. Sometimes him and I live stream together downtown doing IRL. Me on my channel, him on his. So it's a fun time. We're kind of a couple that found this together. You might see a lot of couples that live stream together and it tears them apart and they fight on live stream because they don't like it. We are exactly the opposite. We found this together as a hobby and we support each other doing it. Some people come in my chat and be like, lady, why aren't you with your husband? Blah, blah, blah. Well, my husband encourages me to do this all the time, and I encourage him because it's our hobby, and we're secure like that. So go love his page. That's my Skippy. Cheers. Poke Smot. Poke Smot. We have the Labubu here. Should we try it? There's water in her. Labubu. I like that video I made. Well, I didn't like the content of the video I made, but but I like the look of that video I made where I found the Labubu filter for my face. I should really make a lot more videos of me as Labubu. I mean, content I can think of is endless. I'll tell you what, she hits. She hits hard. She's an evil little Labubu. If you know about Labubus, they are evil. Oh, James, what country are you in? James is saying weed is illegal in my country. So what country are you in, sweetie? Obviously, I'm in America. But I'm in Cleveland, Ohio, and they've just made it recreationally legal in the past couple years, maybe a year or two. So this is new for us, too. Oh, you're in Australia. Yeah, I love Australia. You got some mean bugs over there, though, huh? What's up with your spiders, boo? What's up with your spiders? They're too big, and they're in the house. Ah! No, thank you. Skeletora. Funniest thing I've heard all day. He says, don't use Billy Bob Thornton. Use Wesley Snipes. Well, you'll appreciate that my dog's name is Killer then, after that movie. Half-Baked. Yes, that's it. So I originally named my Rottweiler Killer after that line in the movie, Killer Bee. And Killer's passed away a long time ago, and she was a sweet Rottweiler. Then we got this little puppy who was violent and wanting to bite our heads off, and we didn't know what to name her. And I thought, well, let's name her Killer the Second. So my little white Chihuahua, who is 10 pounds, who is a demon and will bite your face off. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh no, that's not a Cash App. I have this set up for my Cash Apps and if somebody's going live. So that was Staying Off the Grid. Everybody go follow Staying Off the Grid. Well, they may have posted. It's up for posts too. They're either posting or Staying Off the Grid. Duh! Everybody go see what Staying Off the Grid is doing right now. They're doing something. Tyran Revival, no body move, in quotes. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. The woods in Australia are about the same as USA schools. Okay. Herbert Bricks, hello from Kentucky. What is up, Kentucky in the house? Hi from Cleveland. Australian snake species were made extinct by spiders. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I know. I don't want to go to Australia. I have another girlfriend in Australia, another chatter. Her name is Freedom Fasting. When I had mods, she was a mod. No, thank you. She's still on the TikTok. Her backyard is filled with kangaroos and spiders the size of my boobs. So no, thank you. I like your accents, though. Your accents are pretty neato cool. Neato cool. Sometimes I can't tell your accents from English accents. But here's what I have to say about your unique accent. Boy, can you get any more letters in the word no? Like it's two letters, N-O. When you say the word no, you say no. Sound it out, no. So if you are Australian, you will fit an O, another O, a U, a Y, an E, maybe a Z in there somewhere. You'd be saying noise. Why do you do that? That is the craziest thing of any language ever. You have taken a word no, and you give it was just so much. The word no in Australia gets me every time. Bye, Huckleberry. You were so quiet in chat today. Maybe I was missing some of your comments. I hope not. I love you. I hope you're doing okay today. Take a chill, relaxing day, hon. Let me go back a little bit. See if I missed anything from Huckleberry. I think she was just being quiet in chat. No, I don't think I missed anything. Oh, Ing says it's inhumane what the USA does. Well, maybe. We're just like any other country. We're not perfect. Countries do inhumane things all the time. It's not right, and I don't love it, but I see it happening worse in other countries. But I'm not going to say it doesn't happen here. Rex Betta says, smoke that demon. Oh, Paper Seatbelt says, I agree with I. Well, of course you would pay for seatbelt. You guys would be the best of friends, and you probably have the same ideas on a lot of things, I think. And I don't hate either one of you for it. I look upon it with interest. My ex-girlfriend wanted to break up with me because I'm OCD, so I said, fine, shut the door 5 times on your way out. Skeletora, you're funny. Did y'all know butterflies are a subspecies of moth and not the other way around? Butterflies come from moths. Yeah, I think I knew that. And I think moths sometimes are more beautiful than butterflies. That's what I think. And it makes me think of Buffalo Bill right away. And then Claire, that makes me think of Eric doing the dance on the RV. So it just all goes to shit in my mind. James says, my ex-girlfriend is from the USA and she mocked how I say no. And, you know, I'm with your girlfriend. You should be mocked. It's 2 letters. Even in Australia. What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? No. You have made it into 8 syllables, by the way. No. Just say no. Just say no. I know you guys have a different accent, and I accept that. But I cannot accept what you've done to the word no. You have killed it. Killed it. Your girlfriend is correct. Yours is a hybrid between Aussie and English, so you're extra unique. Well, I think that's probably lovely, because I just told you I can't tell the difference sometimes, and they're both beautiful accents. Beautiful accents. So you must sound lovely, like a little angel. I would love to hear you speak. Some of our moths are the size of a human fist. Don't talk about fisting in my chat unless you're referring to Claire. Claire! Claire, I have such a good video I'm going to make for you this week. I am making a video just for Claire. I should tell you what it is, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to surprise you because you're going to love it. You know, sometimes I will make content because I want to impress my friends. You, my friend, you. I'm going to impress you with a short this week. You're going to love it, Clary Poo. Claire, you're going to laugh in Scotland. You're going to be like, that Jennifer, she's so silly. James says, I don't know. He says he doesn't do that. Well, I'm glad to hear it. Listen to me. I know I'm America, but try to just go, no. It's just 1 syllable. 2 letters. No extras. Oh, Claire, you're going to die when you see it. Okay, let me hit this bad boy over here. Okay, so I'm feeling allergies. It's spring. I'm a redhead. You can even see I'm a little swollen and puffy. This isn't just like I'm puffy from waking up. No, I'm a little swollen. My nose is a little red. I'm a little swollen. And I'm not sick. I'm not sick. I feel fine, but I do feel a little like sinuses, allergies. So welcome to my life as a redhead in Cleveland, Ohio, when everything's just blooming. Yeah, I go through hell. And you want to know the other thing? Because of my MC1R gene being a redhead, I can't take any allergy medications. I'm going to say that again. I can't take any allergy medications. Why? Because it feels like I'm doing hot rails of meth. So I don't like that feeling, so I can't take it. I will also turn as red as the labubu over there. So I can't take any cold medication. The only thing I can take is an albuterol inhaler. And of course you don't need that for all these symptoms. So, happy spring from Cleveland and your new favorite redhead. What does redhead have to do with it? A lot. You won't ever meet a redhead that doesn't have allergies or isn't sensitive to that kind of stuff. And you won't ever meet a redhead that's like, cool, yeah, I'm feeling better because I just took my allergy meds. No. Any real redhead has the MC1R gene, and we can't take things like opiates, allergy meds. Anesthetic for surgeries is a real problem for us. They usually have to double dose us if we're getting a surgery with anesthetic. Otherwise, we wake the fuck up. My experience is it also works like drugs and alcohol work like that with me, with the MC1R gene. What does that mean? I can out-smoke, out-drink any of you men, and always have been able to. When you guys are passing out, when I was 16, I can doubly drink what most people can. and I can doubly take the amount of drugs that most people can. But now, mind you, I can't take a pain pill. I can't take a Percocet. I can't take a Vicodin. None of that shit, or I break out like swallowing my tongue. So yeah, the MC1R gene is really weird, but what it really means at the end of the day is I'll never go gray or get white hair. I'll always be a redhead. Even if I live to be 105, I'll just get a little tiny bit lighter. So that's exciting. Do you guys know anybody in your life that has the MC1R gene that's a real redhead? It's a lot of the reason I got hooked on benzos, you guys, because I couldn't take pain meds, ever. And in my young years, if I ever had something wrong, and I grew up with horses, I was equestrian hunter jumper, I was always getting bucked up, I was always hurting myself, and they couldn't ever give me pain meds. They had to give me benzos as a little kid. First time I ever went to rehab treatment, it was for 3 months in inpatient treatment, and I was 16 years old for benzos, for Valium. That's crazy. I'm a train wreck. Elizabeth Scott's in chat. I'm dying. I'm dead. And look at her. She's dressed in green. Elizabeth Pooh. Scooby-Doo is here. You guys, Elizabeth has been following. I know a lot of you in chat don't know her, but I talked to her privately on the emails. She's been following me even, I think, before Daisy. No, the first time. Like, Elizabeth's been here for me a long time, and she's a girl's girl. She cares about me. She's a home slice. She's a home fucking slice, and I love her. So welcome to chat, and thank you for becoming a member, Elizabeth. I know you said you were going to change your name to maybe Lizzie Borden coming in here. Please don't confuse me anymore, doll. I need to know who you are. It's bad enough that people are making me remember their names. Flying Unicorn Cat is Sam. Huckleberry is Hannah. Paper Seatbelt is Haley. I am already having to remember. Don't make me remember anymore. My mind will explode. Okay, so Paper Seatbelt, you went to rehab too at 16, so I'm not alone. I feel like it's such a, a horrible junkie person when I say things like that. But yeah, I was 16 years old. They put me in Glen Bay for 3 months. You OD'd? I didn't OD, but I was addicted to Valium at 16 years old. And that wasn't okay. And it was so not okay. They couldn't even there was a children's ward and an adult's ward. At 16, my case was so serious, they had to put me in the adult ward because they then also put me on phenobarbital so that I didn't have seizures. They think that I did have a little bit of a seizure there. I don't remember, but they tell me I did, so I don't know. There's that. If I did, and they were correct, that was the only seizure I've ever had in my life. And then when I got taken off benzos this last time 3 years ago in the psych ward, when they put me in there for getting off benzos, and that was the real time I did get off of them. The same procedure. They gave me a phenobarbital withdrawal drug. So I was on phenobarbital for 6 days until they were sure I wouldn't have a seizure, a stroke, or die from getting off benzos. That's how serious it is. Nothing is as serious as getting off benzos or alcohol. Fentanyl comes after that. Yeah, it was benzos for you. I wonder, would you tell me which one it was? Because for me it was Valium. But then after that, I came out and doctors were giving me clozapam and shit for years, so I got re-addicted, So I don't know. I was in Glen Bay for 3 months, so I was there for Thanksgiving, my birthday, Christmas, and New Year's. And I was 16 years old. And I was in the adult unit for most of the time because they couldn't handle my situation in the kids unit. Nobody else on the kids unit was like about to die or have a stroke, or on phenobarbital. So they kept me in the adult unit, so that was pretty weird. Alcohol withdrawal was the worst. Yeah, I think alcohol withdrawal is the worst of getting off anything. And it is the most dangerous, for sure. It comes before benzos, but I do believe benzos is second. Klonopins. Okay, so Klonopins I was prescribed from the doctor for 15 years, so it's a huge part of my problem, I never touch them anymore, paper. When I do go back on pills for the dentist or around the holidays, it's always through the Cleveland Clinic and per my doctor, and it's always a Valium. They'll never let me touch a Xanax. They'll never let me touch a Klonopin. Only the Valium. And ironic because I was in treatment for Valium at 16. Weird, huh? What these doctors are giving us, it's very scary, you guys. And it did give me brain damage to a point. I have protracted withdrawal, which means I withdraw every day, like a heroin junkie. So, you know, a lot of people are like, why are you so crazy on stream? Why do you need so much weed? Well, because I'm like a junkie on Skid Row or in Kensington, and I'm having every withdrawal symptom, and I will for the rest of my life. I just have to find the tools to use to treat those symptoms. It's that or go back on the pills. And if I go back on the pills, I'll get addicted again, and I'll be a zombie. Now, I will go back on the pills a couple times a year for medical procedures or just keep my sanity for a minute, but I am very closely watched by my doctors, and I can't even take it 3 days in a row. And it, you know, and I would quit after a day or two. James says, it freaks me out how pharma in the USA, they had serious medication like candy. Yeah. Methadone, no, I've never touched methadone. I know some people that are on methadone, but no, I've never had a heroin issue. I've had a heroin experience, but I've never been addicted to heroin. I've never been on methadone or Suboxone. I've never tried any of those things at all. And if you are on those things, my advice to you is real plain and simple. Cut that shit out. Don't be taking Suboxone. Get off it. Get off the methadone. I know it's hard, but the sooner the better. And the quicker, the better. Just get off it. Only Cans is in the house. Only Cans is in the house. And this, people, the boys love it when Only Cans arrives. Not only because she is so beautiful, because I have to shake my cans for Only Cans. My Cleveland cans for Only Cans. Hi, Only Cans. I love you so much. How are you? It was fun being in chat with you last night for Danny Pooh, wasn't it? What a fun time. Oh, and Tone was so sick. He was so sick. I was even telling Danny this morning on the stream, yes, methadone and alcohol. Probably not the best mixture. Not the best mixture. Oh, poor Tony Pooh. He was so sick. He was so sick. I felt for him. I felt for him. Okay, so we're talking about Klonopin. K-pin is short for Klonopin. Also, I didn't ever actually take Klonopin. I took the generic form of it, which is clozapam. Okay, but K-pin, that's Klonopin. It is a benzo. It's in the same family as Xanax, Valium, lorazepam, that kind of stuff. Only Can says shake it, shark gang, shark gang. Shark, 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 shark. Yeah, I wonder if I could do that. Let me see, Only Cans. You know I can. You know I have skills, streamer skills. Let me see. Streamer skills. That's what Cleveland has, and don't fucking forget it. Yeah. Yes, Only Cans. We're gonna put 2 up. I'm just down here mumbling to myself, amusing myself. Only me and Only Cans are going to understand this, and it's fine. We just keep it down there. La 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 la. Only Cans. Yeah, so those were Klonopins. So they were a blue pill, and they had the K cut out. Those are original Klonopins. And if you remember, Valiums were the same way. The original Valiums were blue, and they had the V cut out. I've made art of that V pill. I have a sugar skull doll that I've made, and it only, instead of flowers around it, it has pills around it, and I've used the Valiums for its eyes. Yes, yes. So, yes, I know exactly what you're talking about. Only Can says, look at those skills. I know. Hi, I'm Jennifer. I've been streaming for only 3 years. Look what I can do. Look what I can do. I'm so stupid. Oh, Only Can says that was fun. Huckleberry was there. Yes! And I got Huckleberry a membership to Danny's channel when I bought those 10 memberships. Yeah, Huck was in chat. She had just left, and so I was pressed to do that because I wanted to make sure she got one of those memberships. And I don't know if you were in chat, Only Cans later. I was not, but I was watching on my TV when Deepsy came in, and it was harassing Danny. Danny was so cool. Danny was reading it. Danny was just like, with his hair. Oh, I knew it was Deepsy too, just the way he was talking. I think it was at Danny Feminine Live YouTube channel. Fucking assholes. Fuck off, Deepsy. You're so stupid. Like, stop harassing us. We don't care about you anymore. Look at my numbers. Look what Danny's doing. Look at OnlyCans and her family. We don't need Deepsy. Go away. Did you hear he tried to kill himself over Gish, you guys? He tried to commit suicide because of his fat e-girl that he's fucking was ignoring him a little bit. Do you know why I know that that's not just gossip? Because he's a little crybaby. You know how I know that? Because he called me once on the Instagram phone, FaceTiming me, and he was weeping, crying. Cleveland, why are you saying that I'm against you? Well, because you were, you little dickhead. So, he's funny. Yes, really, really. He has tried to commit suicide over Gish. Yeah, proven by Sandman, my buddy, Sandman, NYC. Where are you at, Sandman? I'm Sandman Snow Bunny streamer. So, yeah, I know, I've seen it for myself on panels. I've seen it for myself. And Deezy's just like, oh, we did it. Oh my God, he's such a dork. Yeah, OnlyCans right there. She says, yes, this happened, Claire. Yes, he has tried to commit suicide. Look, I'm not... If you're... Go get a therapist. Don't be mentally ill. How about you don't e-fuck fat pedophile girls named Gish? How about you don't do that? It's all over the internet. That you're going to be her sloppy, not even seconds. 500 seconds, maybe, on the internet. Who hasn't Gish e-fucked? Deepsy. Darling. I actually thought you were something at one moment. This is so sad. Please get some help. Snow Bunny, yes. And Skip knows about it. In no way would I be having sex with anyone else. You know that, but we joke. And Sandman says that I'm his Snow Bunny streamer, and I agree with that. So, also AZ, a certain man calls me that. I also have a slave in chat who calls me that too. Hey, if you want me to be your Snow Bunny streamer on chat, we can pretend. We can do that. Yeah, it's funny. I think it's funny. OnlyCans says he's so obsessed. Well, he is. You know, and he's so obsessed with Gish. It's like, can't you walk out of your house and go get a real woman? What about that? All you gotta do is go to the library, go to 7-Eleven, I don't know, make conversation, get out of your car. I don't know. Why would you be fucking with a known pedophile who has fucked everybody in the IP2 chat community? It is weird. And then she puts up that profile picture that's 25 years old, when you know she'll be looking like... She don't look like that. She hasn't looked like that in 20 years. The fuck out of here, Gish. Eagle! Welcome. How are you? Micah's in chat. We have a member of Joy. Love has 1. Joy reigns 2. And it's Micah. We got Micah in chat. Micah Pooh. How's my Micah? How are you? How are you feeling? Look, Mr. Bolins is in chat too. They come together. Yep. The community people come together. Mr. Bolins, you're outside relaxing. Okay. So Mr. Bolins and Micah are both members of Love Has Won. You were out grounding today. Well, I need to do that. I have some certain tree roots in my backyard that I've been known to stand on and ground on. What I will do, these roots are huge in my backyard. They grow through the earth. And then the tree is on my property too. So I'll walk out far, foot over foot on the small part of the roots, and the roots get bigger and bigger and bigger. As they get bigger on my feet, on my bare feet, I feel the energy get bigger within me. And as I get closer to the tree, then I put my hands on the tree and I feel it in my palms. But then here's the key. This is not where it is. Here's where it is. When you turn around, you center your spine on the back of that tree, and you center your feet right there on the root. That tree will center and align your chakras and everything you need in your body without you doing one movement, one lick of yoga, one, hey, universe, help me with this. All you got to do is stand there and the tree will do the rest for you. Now, I've told you this, guys, before on my streams before. TBH, those asshole neighbors across the street. Remember when I had the public fight with them and they made fun of me? Go ground yourself on your tree, Jennifer, you weirdo. Yes, I'm a weirdo, but it works. And I'm also a green witch. So I don't look up to any gods or goddesses at all. I look at them all. And I get my thrill from nature, from actual nature. So if you guys haven't done that before, I don't do yoga. I don't know how. I don't know how to do the first lick of yoga. But if you go and stand up against a tree and feel its energy and put your spine against it, it will do everything you need done in a 45-minute yoga session. So try that. Grounding yourself is excellent. Thank you, Mr. Bolins, for bringing that up. Mr. Bolins says 7-Eleven, you're cracking up. Well, don't you think, Mr. Bolins, why should DeepZ be fucking an e-girl that he's never met that's a known pedophile on YouTube? Why should he do that, right? Because he likes that kind of shit, right? Birds of a feather, right? If he was a nice boy, he'd probably go to the 7-Eleven and meet a nice girl getting a Slurpee. Do you not agree? I do. I think if he approached a woman getting a Slurpee, they'd probably call 911 because his hair, and he's terrifying, and he has arched eyebrows more than me. So he looks like so, and he'd be coming at you, it would be terrifying. So I understand why DeepZ's suicidal. I don't promote it. I think he should get therapy and help. I don't think he should be talking about it on the YouTube. But if you remember when Melissa was suicidal over me and DeepZ, that's what she did too. She talked about it on the YouTube. And then what did she do the next night? She went on a panel and she was fine. She went on a Victoria J show and she was fine. So you know what I think about DeepZ? And it's gross. And I'm gonna say this out loud. I think he's using suicide to get attention. And if there's nothing worse than being suicidal, it's using it to get attention on the YouTube, especially if you're a grown man. So either you don't go on the YouTube and talk about that and you go get professional help, sir, or you shut your fucking mouth because you're acting like a bitch like Melissa and you want attention. So either way, you're gross. And your eyebrows are gross and your hair is gross. I just trimmed several inches off my beautiful hair. Look at this shit. Bam! DeepZ. Come on, you have 4 strings hanging down. And you are like this. Just cut it out, DeepZ. Cut it out. Okay. Like my stream. Double tap the screen to like my stream. Okay? Because I say truths here. And people don't like it. I'm also known as a little bit of the gossip girl on YouTube. And if DeepZ's making waves, I'm going to talk about it. Because that was my buddy who turned on me and used me for content in one of the hardest times in my life. So DeepZ, love you, boo. On the YouTube, get some therapy, bitch. And get some conditioner. If you ain't gonna trim it, get some conditioner. Aveda, cherry almond bark mint, something, my friend. You are pushing live, you are going on panels, and if you're gonna be arching your eyebrows like that, girl, let me give you a little advice. Don't pluck too much. Girl, if you pluck too much, DeepZ, it looks weird, and then you gotta get the things and paint it on like it looks like you're doing, girl. Girl, hold back. I know. Paper seatbelt. It freaked you out. Oh, she messaged you about it? Jesus Christ. I'm not surprised. That wouldn't freak me out. Jesus Christ. Don't answer. Delete. Hide. Run as fast as you can. That's my advice to you, ma'am. I mean, you don't have to listen to me, but that's my experience. Run away from the trash. If they're contacting you, just don't hear it. Look, I've had a couple emails, okay? I've had a couple missed calls from Miss Thing over there in Venice Beach. Do you see me reacting or answering them? No, you do not. Okay. Take a message from me there. And Only Can says a point here. I'm going to read this out loud. And he lied to everyone, telling your friends he was in communication when he wasn't. And you were... Oh!